Good morning and welcome to Lifestyle Live. George Mallet here outside of the Lifestyle Live studios. David is here from Extreme Nitro. Chelsea Nugent is here as well. Did you like the Fast and the Furious movies? They did the stunts for those movies. They're going to do some stunts right here. Folks, that's going to be hard to top.
George, we're going to try because we have Chef Dustin Bowman here with Que Bello Italian Kitchen and Bar. It is the go-to location in Bloomington, Indiana. We are finding out why. Straight ahead. He does have a good smile, doesn't he?
He has a fantastic, I've noticed it on people, a fantastic smile.
So let's say we're going Bears here. Hey, also coming up, Ain't Too Proud. It took Broadway by storm. And now, hey, it's sweeping the nation. So Tom Alvarez is here as he goes on the aisle this morning with a look at this show now on tour and opening right here in the nation's heartland. Look at those moves.
Ooh, yeah, we can do that. I think we can do that here too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the Juneteenth Jamboree, the largest children's museum in the nation, opens this weekend. We're about to be treated to a percussion preview of this huge event.
I love that. Can you believe the largest in the nation? It is a good one, too, if you have not been. Or the world. Let me take that back. Rewind. Rewind. Pretend I didn't say that. Largest in the world.
Nope, that's good. And the best in the world.
And the best.
Largest and best.
Yeah, it's so good. If you haven't been, you have to go. Take a trip and go. Good stuff. Something I feel like for everybody there. And you're going to spend some time, so bring your walking shoes. Today is Thursday. It is June 1st. We are here. We are into June Ran. We are geared up. We are ready to go.
Yeah, it's just sailing on by. I mean, June, July, August, and, you know, then we head into fall.
Oh, don't talk about August, because that's your month. That's your...
Oh, that's when I leave
That's your bye month. We won't talk anymore about that. We'll wait. I'll give you another month before we talk about that.
Eating donuts today, too.
We have donuts today, too. Did you set this segment up?
Yes. I wish I did, but yeah.
We also have coffee, so we're talking caffeine trail and caramel. And, hey, we also have babies.
Really?
Yeah, we have baby.
We have
baby
babies?
update.
Okay. I didn't know if there was something else going on here.
No.
Okay.
We're just giving you a baby update. That's my baby. That's baby Briggs. So he is almost 5 months old. Can you believe that? Almost. June 8th, he'll be 5 months old. And then you guys know, so we talked about our producer, Peter. He and his wife had a little baby as well. This is Miss Chloe. Look how cute she is. Look at that smile.
This is how we increase our ratings here at Channel 8. We just have more babies and we have more viewers.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at all that hair. She has more hair than Brigham does. And she's going to be 2 months old, from what I understand.
Okay.
So, I feel like she and Brigham need a play date.
I think so.
Here's a little video. Listen.
Dr. Mama, give me some smile, honey.
Of course, my voice changes when I talk to the baby.
I know, Amber. Yeah.
You just can't help it. Oh, look. Look at those cheeks. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I tell you, you guys better enjoy it because time goes by fast.
Oh, Randy.
They'll be grown and gone before you know it.
Don't I know it already?
I mean, our oldest granddaughter is going to middle school now. I mean, it's just like boom, like that.
Yeah. So. You know, when I was in high school, I always thought, you know, it's so cliche. Everybody says, oh, time goes so fast. Just wait till you get older. When you're 16, 17, you're like, Man, it really does. And when you have kids, I think it really makes you see how many years have passed because how big they get, how old they get, how much they grow.
Yeah, and you had 3 of them, we had 4, and each one is different.
Yeah.
They're all different. So
yeah.
You have to enjoy it. But you know,
it does. It's such a blessing.
Take those pictures.
It's been so much fun. Take all the pictures in the world. Okay, let's talk today's question of the day. Brought to you by Kitchen Saver Custom Cabinet Renewal. I'll tell you what, your followers on your Facebook page love this
I was shocked. I thought, nobody's going to care about this. But boy, they have their opinion about it.
Well, they do. So we're talking about reading. So would you rather read a book like on a hard copy, a physical copy of a book, or do you prefer a device like a Kindle? Sharon's like hardcover lover all the way. She loves the smell.
I agree, Sharon.
Of
I'm with you there. Betty says a device because I'm losing my eyesight.
Okay, so that makes it a little easier for her. I get that. Roseanne Joes has definitely still loved turning those pages. I agree. What about Rita, Rand?
Rita says, I prefer the hard copy, but the device is great for traveling. I agree with that,
well, that's true, too.
Yeah,
I mean, there certainly are benefits to both, but if I had to choose, give me that hard copy. I feel like I'm on a device enough for work and social media and all that stuff, so I love the hard copy.
I can underline,
Turn
too.
those
and things,
pages, pages in. They smell good, too.
Yeah.
They do. There's something about a new book smell. Right, George? Something about a new book smell. And also like when you get brand new shoes out of the box. That smell, too. I like that one.
Or fresh cut grass, too.
I don't know about the shoes, but I definitely enjoy holding a real hard copy book, and I'm sure I'm dating myself by saying so. So I'm going to take it up a notch right now. I am out here with Extreme Nitro. No, Nitro Extreme. Nitro. Chelsea Nugent is with me. I messed it up in the tease, and then I messed it up again in the segment. This show has the drivers who did all the stunts in the Fast and the Furious movies, so it's an awesome show to watch. It is on a nationwide tour right now sweeping across the state of Indiana. Next up will be Ohio. Chelsea, tell me just a little bit about the drivers you've got, the drivers and the motorcyclists, because they're from all over the world.
Yeah, we've brought the best of the best from all over the world into our show. We have drivers from Poland, from Italy, from Chile, from Colombia. It was really exciting and fun, like you said, working with drivers from Fast and Furious. We got to go to the movies with Desi and watch her and see her name on the big screen just recently as it came out. We've really brought a completely action-packed, incredible 2-hour cinematic event where you're going to see all of the stunts that you would normally see in the movies.
All right, I'm going to set the stage for you. This is David. He's from Poland originally, and he is on a Kawasaki. It is not some kind of supercharged Kawasaki. It is a street legal sport bike. And David, fire it up. I want to see you do a stunt. And I'm going to caution everybody by letting you know that I'm an old dad, so I've been trying to keep David from getting too crazy. Let's watch what he does, though. He is standing on the back seat of the motorcycle. And this is an alley where we actually have traffic, so I'm like, see, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. We just took 10 years off of an old dad's life. So Chelsea, and that's just like a very small slice of the kind of stuff we will see in the show, right?
Oh, very small. We have synchronized drifting. We have Mustangs that go on their side on 2 wheels. I actually get on the motorcycle with him and we do tandem stunts together. We have the Globe of Death, freestyle jumping, and we even do a big car explosion.
And I should point out to my audience that's here in Indiana that you are from Indiana, and you basically ran away and joined the circus.
Yes, I'm actually from Peru, Indiana. That's where I grew up, and they have their circus school there. And I did their circus school for 10 years growing up. It was the best time of my life. And then I ran away and joined the circus on tour, and that's how I got into this Nitro Extreme.
And you were kind of giving me an itinerary. After Indiana, it's on to Ohio. Any of the other stops that pop into your head that you're excited about?
We're going to be doing Toledo, Ohio, Canton, Ohio. I'm not quite sure where we go after that, but definitely don't miss it.
All right. And the performance is based in Florida, and then you just launch out, and you'll be on the road all summer, right?
Yes, we'll actually be on the road all year. We travel most of the year until about Christmas time, and we have 6 shows this weekend in the Castleton Mall parking lot.
Now, here's the thing, Amber, Randy, what Chelsea was telling me is there are people who reluctantly get dragged to the show. They think, oh, that's not really my cup of tea. And they unfailingly fall in love with this incredible act opening tonight in Castleton.
Oh, that's so cool. My heart is still in my stomach, though.
I think that is for all age groups.
Yeah.
You know, some of the older guys say, I don't want to go. You go, yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
The youth, they're going to love that.
Have a good time no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that adrenaline, that energy. Whew. That's
Bring
fun.
it, bring it.
Okay, so coming up next, we are in the Lifestyle Live kitchen because Chef Dustin Bowman of Cape Bello Italian Kitchen and Bar, based out of Bloomington, Indiana, is right here. We're going to make some food.
I
and
can't wait.
We're going to eat it,
looks
too.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, coming up later, we continue to keep you up to date on the latest happenings in the largest children's museum in the world. Next up, the Children's Museum of Indianapolis is the Juneteenth Jamboree.
To the kitchen.
I didn't
We
go
have
anywhere.
Chef Dustin here. No, you did not. You ready to say it? Who is he with?
Hey, Bello!
Hey, Bello!
Italiano!
Italiano Italian Kitchen and Bar. We're so happy to have you, Chef Dustin.
Thank you for
Okay,
having
so
me.
located on the square in Bloomington, tell us a little bit about this restaurant and what you guys all have there, what you make.
So it is a fresh, from scratch Italian kitchen.
Yum.
We make everything in-house.
Awesome.
We have a pretty significant amount of entrees and, well, everything. The menu I just expanded, actually.
Yeah.
And it's traditional Italian food with some extra, there you go.
Oh, we're seeing pictures. Okay, what's the vibe like inside? I mean, it looks
It's
beautiful.
very swanky. It's got some, like mid-century modern feel to it.
Yeah.
It's got a really nice vibe inside. It's very inviting.
Very inviting.
People think it's very
that's
much fine
nice.
dining, but it's more casual, so we welcome everybody to come in and hang out.
I like that.
And I don't know, we're set up for all types of people. We have space for big parties. We have pretty much everything you want.
That looks good too. I mean, a lot of these dishes. I love Italian food. What about
I
you,
do
Rand?
too. I absolutely do, yes.
And that looks delicious too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Chef, what are we making today?
Right now we're going to make chicken saltimbocca. It's a traditional Italian dish. It's chicken lightly dredged in flour with salt, pepper, sage, button mushrooms, marsala wine, a little bit of cream.
Sounds delicious.
Super easy, super simple.
See, did you hear this? Okay, Chef Dustin, I need you to convince Randy because he says he's not too sure about being in the kitchen because he gets frustrated easily, he says. So can you walk us through in a Randy Alice style of way?
That's an understatement.
So we are literally just going to pan fry this
Are
chicken.
you taking notes?
Yeah.
See, just pan fry.
Okay,
Yep.
that's easy. I can do that.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, we're going to start some risotto, which is in that bowl right there.
Risotto. Now,
Which is already prepared.
risotto, I was going to say, because risotto, from what I've heard from chefs over the years, is that can be a tricky one.
Yes, this is. So we've already prepared
to do
this.
right, because it can get, like chewy.
Chewy.
And chewy. You don't want it chewy.
So we've already
look at
prepared
that.
this. We're going to reconstitute. We're going to add a little bit of cheese once we get it there. It's just bringing it up to temp. This is already done.
Okay.
This is a lemon basil risotto made with our
that
brewery
sounds good.
rice. This is veg stock that we make there. We reuse, at least we don't waste anything, so we're saving all that.
Yeah.
At the same time, we're going to do some spinach, which is going to go on the side, also very easy.
It's what you call multitasking.
This is how we do it in the restaurant. you know?
I don't
Yeah, multitasking.
So for service, you got to go fast, so everything has to be
and
working.
it's like spinach. That doesn't take long to cook
Right.
down.
So I turned the temperature down on that just so it would not get ahead of us. But, so our risotto is pretty much already done. The only thing we don't add to this when we do it in advance is the cheese, which
Okay,
we
that
have
comes on
Parmesan
later.
right here.
Parmesan cheese.
So we'll go ahead and add that now. And then we can turn the heat down, off, however you do that.
Right.
Is this your most popular dish that you guys
This
have?
is one I just put on the menu last week, actually. I ran it as a special. People really enjoyed it.
Okay.
So now it is an entree on our,
Oh, that's
on
great.
our menu.
How often do you change your menu? Is it seasonal?
So this is, yes, that's exactly what happens. So now that we have this happening, we're going to throw mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. Are you a mushroom fan, Rand?
I'm okay with it.
You're okay. I know some people it's like a love or
I can
hate.
eat them,
I
yes.
love them.
Yep.
So we're going to hit it with a little salt. Same thing for the spinach.
I
A
like
little
salt.
pepper.
A little pepper.
Same thing here. And then a little bit of sage for the saltimbocca.
Sage.
So that's the key to this, is the sage. So now that we have it going,
Okay.
this is going to get fun. We're going to hit it with some Marsala wine.
Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Sizzle, sizzle.
We're going to hit it with some butter.
Because the butter makes
Lots
it
of
better.
butter.
Look at that butter.
Lots of butter.
Look at that.
We'll let that go. And then there's cream right there.
Oh, here's cream.
Oh.
All right, Chef.
Wait a
Where would
minute.
you like it? In the pan?
Just a little bit in the pan.
Just a little bit.
That's good.
Yeah, put the whole thing in.
You would.
I would do that.
So once we have all this happening, It'll all relatively be done at the same time.
I am a big fan, too, of cream-based sauces when it comes to Italian food. Do you prefer red sauces, cream sauces? Do you care?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No.
He'll eat anything. He'll eat anything.
As long as you cook it, I'll eat it.
So our spinach is good.
Yeah, that
where
looks
it is.
great.
And this is just going to melt that butter and finish it up.
Delicious.
And then it's pretty much done. And that's how easy it is.
That's how easy, how simple
Easy
it
peasy,
is.
Amber.
Easy peasy. You
Super
gotta
easy.
love that. And Chef, you're not done, so we'll plate this up next segment, and then we're gonna take maybe some bites. How's that
I hope
sound?
so.
And then you also have another dish for us.
Yes, tiramisu French toast.
Did you hear that,
yeah.
George? Tiramisu French toast. It was so fast.
So you
You had me at
Save the
French
room.
toast. Hey, folks, straight ahead on Lifestyle Live, a prelude to the annual Juneteenth Jamboree at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. It is one of the coolest events ever at the largest children's museum in the world. And coming up later, summer's good for reading good books in cozy little nooks. We're getting a look at the reading programs getting underway as school lets out for the summer. Stick around for more Lifestyle Live. Folks, the largest children's museum in the world is excited to kick off the celebration of Juneteenth with its annual Juneteenth Jamboree. The celebration taking place this Saturday, June 3rd, from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. Joining me now from the Children's Museum are Angelina Moore and Aaron Bonds. Angelina, let's start at the top and kind of walk me through what's happening at the museum during that little 5-hour stint.
Okay, well, so thank you for having us. We're excited to be here to share what families are going to experience this year at Juneteenth. So first, I would like to say that this year, Juneteenth Jamboree, the admission is free.
There you go.
Yes, so
Free is for me.
Free admission, absolutely. So in order to get your free admission tickets, you do need to register in advance, and you can do that online on our website, or you can call our box office. And Saturday, once families walk through the door, they can expect to experience a whole variety of different unique programming that's really designed to build community and to create spaces for reflection and celebration.
And one of the things that touches me about everything that happens at the Children's Museum is that it is, yes, educational, but you guys always make it fun.
Oh, we try to, absolutely, yes. So this year we will have live performances featuring the Griot Drum Ensemble, the Major Taylor Band. We'll have storytelling with Portia Schuller-Jackson, and we'll also have a local artist showcase featuring artists like Amaya Mims, King Rhodes, and Feeny Fleming, and other artists will also be there. And families will have the opportunity to create art alongside the artists that will be there, and they can take those as home for memorable keepsakes.
And Aaron, right now we're playing a little video clip of this drumming ensemble. There is, you and I have talked about this before because you're an actor, there's an element of performance to this event, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And that's a big part, is sort of bringing that community together for us to sort of celebrate and perform out. And the Griot Drum Ensemble has been such a big part of our celebrations at the Children's Museum for so long. We're really excited for you to see that footage. They'll be performing. We'll have other performances, other art workshops going on throughout the day. So we're really excited.
Yeah.
And I would be remiss if I did not ask you specifically about the pageant.
Yes, something that's new to our celebration this year. We've been celebrating Juneteenth at the Children's Museum since 1990, so this is sort of a extenuation of celebrations that we've been doing for a long time. Something that's new this year is that we're working with Indy Juneteenth to present the Crown Her Miss Indy Juneteenth Scholarship Pageant. That'll be happening in the Lilly Theater on that evening of Saturday, June 3rd. So during the day, we'll have the Juneteenth Jamboree from 10 to 3. It's free. You can go to the Children's Museum to get your free ticket. And then that evening, we'll be hosting the Crown Her Miss Indy Juneteenth pageant from 6 to 9 p.m. If you wanted to get tickets to that, you can go to indyjuneteenth.com to get your tickets for that.
And Angelina, I talked about the fact that you all make education fun. Is there a particular message or particular lesson that we're hoping the youngsters take away from this year's event?
Yes, that Juneteenth is an important part of our history. It's our shared history. And with Juneteenth, we want people to come and not only just celebrate, but learn from our history and how can we learn from that to inform how we can work together as a community to create a more equitable future for everyone going forward.
It's awesome. It is Juneteenth. It happens on June 3rd at the largest children's museum in the entire world, Randy.
Yeah, Georgia.
Largest in the entire world.
Yeah, we're talking about the largest this and largest that this morning, everything I think of. Anyway, hey, reading is a discount ticket to everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
The summer reading program at the Indianapolis Public Library begins Monday, June the 5th.
June 5th, and this summer the library is making its summer reading program even more fun by offering some really cool prizes to kids. So joining us right now is Kelsey Abernathy from the library's Pike branch. We are excited. Let's start with the prizes.
Yes.
What kind of prizes are we talking about? What can kiddos perhaps receive?
So kids have an opportunity to win 3 books this year if they complete 20 hours. And then we have these color changing cups. We have these zipper earbuds that are going to be kind of cool.
Okay.
And then we have some kinetic sand that fits in with our space camp theme. And then we've got like these little Astro Pets that are going to be a big hit, and a lot. And we have tickets to like various Indianapolis businesses, Indians tickets, so that kind of stuff.
All kinds of goodies,
And
right?
the kids love prizes like
Oh
that.
yes.
So the program starts Monday?
Yes.
And it runs, what, all summer long?
Through July 29th.
Through July 29th. So how does this work? What do they need to do?
So first, they will need to create an account in Beanstack. It's an online tracker.
Sure.
You can find it on our website, ndpl.org. And an adult will need to register them, and then they can start tracking their minutes starting June 5th. And then once they reach 1, 5, 10, 15, and 20 hours, they get a prize. And then, yeah.
I would imagine this is very encouraging for them too, right?
Yes.
To read, because I remember as a kid, I loved stuff like this.
Yes.
And I think too, especially now with the introduction, you know, of social media devices, this is even more important, right? Now more than ever.
And we are trying to curb the summer slump. So when kids are out of school, they can tend to lose like the knowledge and reading comprehension. And the summer reading program is to kind of help curb that knowledge to be there once they go back to school in August.
Yeah, and also not just for kids too, but adults, they can participate.
Yeah, so
as well.
we're having a simultaneously adult summer reading program and a children's summer reading program. The children's summer reading program is meant for 0 to 18-year-olds, but 16 to 18-year-olds can do both the children's and the adult summer reading.
So they can overlap a little bit there.
And so the adult one will run the same time frame. The adults will get tickets that they can put into various baskets, like we have like a book lover's basket and a coffee lover's basket, and then they can be able to win one of those.
Yeah, I think so too. What is it, do you think, from your perspective about reading and what you do that you want to get everybody else so passionate about or involved in?
Yeah, reading is just, it's an escapism, especially for, you know, kids of today. Like, you can be transported to like faraway lands. You can go on adventures, and you can learn about people who don't look like you and people who do look like you, and you get like a different kind of perspective based on someone.
The young mind.
Imagination, which I love too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here and giving us all the details. We appreciate that. QR code right there on the bottom corner of your screen, and put everything on Life.Style.LIVE.TV. So we appreciate it. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelsey.
All right.
Appreciate that. Hey, Amber, tomorrow marks one of my favorite holidays of the year.
Wait, what's that, Ram?
Let me think. It is National Donut Day. The Salvation Army is celebrating the occasion in a very special way. Details on that coming up soon.
We get to eat donuts.
Yes, we do.
Also ahead, what goes better with donuts? Maybe some coffee, maybe some caffeine. We get some details on Carmel's Caffeine Trail. We're going to sample some coffee and then also some gelato.
Gelato. I like that. Yeah.
Coming up on Life.Style Live.
Put it down. Don't tease me. Don't tease me.
Okay, so on Friday, the Salvation Army of Central Indiana will celebrate, hey, get this, National Donut Day, honoring donors, volunteers, and supporters with a very surprise delivery, Randy.
Yeah, I like that. In fact, joining us right now is Major Rachel Stouter for the Salvation Army. Welcome back to our show. You're welcome any day.
Thank you. I love being here, and especially to get to celebrate something as delicious as Donut Day.
Yes.
This is a wonderful celebration, not just for us, but for the nation. This is something that we've done for years now, actually since 1938. The donut, what a lot of people don't realize is that the donut, or celebrating the donut, started with the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
So during World War, during World War I, we had donut lassies, which our lovely ladies are modeling for us today, who wanted to bring a taste of home to the soldiers that were on the front line in France. So they
that's the World War I picture right there. So.
Yes. So they made donuts. They actually, this is going to sound weird, but they cooked them in the helmets of the soldiers, and they brought them to the front line. And that was just one of the many entry points we were using to deliver spiritual and emotional care, comfort, all for free. And then when they came back, they wanted that familiar taste. And so it became a celebration. And even still today, we continue to use donuts to minister to people and to be that entrance into providing care and support.
That's wonderful.
What is it about a donut? There's something about a donut.
Well, what is not good about a donut?
Well, that's true.
That's the real question. So tomorrow, all over Central Indiana, really all over the nation, we'll be delivering donuts to supporters. And right here in Central Indiana, one of the main places you'll see them is in Whiteland. We're continuing to serve the families who are affected by the tornadoes in Johnson County. And so we have a team who are not only serving those families donuts, but also the other rescue workers that have been working alongside us. So we're really grateful to be able to do that.
You know, I'm guessing before we celebrate the day tomorrow that you probably need somebody to try one
we
out.
Do. It's really, it is
I'll do it. I
got it.
I wonder, though, because you do talk about comfort, and that's probably why you like them so much. They bring you comfort, right?
A lot of other things.
I'm sure. Other things, too, as well. But on that note, I feel like, what is the feel of people when you bring them donuts? Like, there's just a smile on everybody's face. It always makes things better.
It's comforting. And you associate donuts with a lot of, you associate them with the chit chat, you associate them with celebrations. Even now, people are using them at weddings. There's a whole donut walk. Yeah, donuts bring a smile to our faces. And as I said, they're just a foot in the door for us to be able to provide care in lots of ways.
They're just so yummy. And they're just so delicious.
Tomorrow we'll also be in Westfield at Titus Bakery. You'll be able to go and see our donut girls.
Nice.
There. Yeah, and take a selfie and use the hashtag Donut Day Indy and just support Donut Day and enjoy. It's a good excuse if you need one.
I've done segments with the Salvation Army over the years about National Donut Day, and you really do see people just kind of coming in droves, right? But it's kind of like a community, like it brings everybody together, you know, around donuts, and perhaps if you have coffee, which is coming up in the next segments as well. It's just kind of all goes together. It's a feeling of love.
In my book, coffee is a necessity.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you have something in the bag over there?
I do. We do have a gift for you, Randy. You're so...
you're so sly.
Humility. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, we've appreciated your partnership with the Salvation Army over the years, and so that's a gift for you.
Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that.
Continue to celebrate it.
Very, very nice.
Coffee in there as well.
Okay. No, little something. Thank you all so much for your support, for your presence. We appreciate it. And for the donuts.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Thanks for the goodie bag.
George, what goes better with donuts?
Hey, shout out to Randy Ollis for a reserved performance, because dude is a donut addict. We know that. Hey, I've long believed the powers of a man's mind are directly proportional to the quantity of caffeine pumping through his veins, which is why we begin a journey along Carmel's caffeine trail. Joining us are Ani Brown-Harbin from Stocko House and Ann O'Brien, of course, from the city of Carmel. And let's talk about the Caffeine Trail in Carmel. It is this Saturday. Walk us through what this is all about.
Yeah. So we are having a free sampling event on Saturday, June 10th from 3 to 5 p.m. This is in celebration of the Carmel Caffeine Trail, which is a collection of 30 different gourmet coffee and tea shops in Carmel. And so we're working with Stocko House, which is one of the 9 vendors that will be there on Saturday, June 10th, serving some really special coffee and assorted pastries and all of that. That's going to be a free event. You don't have to register, just show up. It's at Circle Real Estate, which is at 30 West Main Street in the Arts and Design District. And we picked this day because it's also Meet Me on Main, which is our second Saturday gallery walk in the Arts and Design District. So
nice. Okay.
The event from 3 to 5, free to attend, family friendly. Come check this out, and then stay around and look at the art.
And Ani, I want to talk a little bit about Stocko House, because you're unique. Your patriarch is from Italy.
Yes.
And you guys don't kid around about the gelato.
No, we do not.
This is the real stuff, right?
This is the real stuff. It is made fresh in-house by hand. Today I've brought our stracciatella, which is a milk-based gelato with flecks of dark chocolate in it.
We're going to need you to say that word again.
It's stracciatella.
Of course.
So it's a milk-based gelato.
Flows off the lips.
Well, I've got practice. It's a milk-based gelato with flecks of dark chocolate in it. The dark chocolate kind of melts in your mouth as you do it. And the reason I've brought this gelato today is because of our affogato. So our affogato, we take a shot of espresso and pour it over a scoop of gelato.
I think Ani's making words up. So that's a combination of gelato and coffee.
Yes, it is.
Okay, say the word again.
Affogato.
Of course. Yeah, all right. Good.
Yeah.
I like that word.
It's a fun word to say.
If I use it 3 times, it's mine,
Okay, perfect.
Good. Affogato.
Affogato, yes. Would you like one?
I'd like an affogato, please.
Okay, perfect. I will make you an affogato. So the gelato, as I mentioned, we make fresh in-house. And our espresso, we use a company called Cafe Umbria. And you can kind of see their little logo on all of our containers. They are based in Seattle, Washington. They're a 3rd-generation family brewer that started in Italy. They use traditional Italian espresso methods that we use in all of our drinks. We do lattes, we do all kinds of stuff. It's really fun.
Oh, boy, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, here you are.
And
there's a spoon if you'd like one.
Yes, perfect. And tell us, we're highlighting this event coming up Saturday,
yes.
But this is sort of an ongoing thing. This is part of the Carmel culture, the Caffeine Trail, right?
It is, yeah. So we really, as businesses grow, as the community grows in Carmel, we're updating this regularly. So, like I said, we have 30 right now. You enjoy it? It looks really good. So we really want people to be able to come out and try new things. Like as you're learning about this, we may all have our go-to coffee drink, but this is a great way to celebrate the art of caffeine, whether it be a pour-over or a loose leaf tea or like an artsy drink. This is a great representation and celebration of the businesses in Carmel. And so this is an annual event that we have. We also do one in the winter as well, but we encourage you to go to CarmelCaffeineTrail.com and check out all 30 different vendors, including Stocko House.
And Ann said that almost as an aside, but folks, you can get tea on the Caffeine Trail. Hey, still ahead, how's a little Italian breakfast sound on a Thursday morning? We're back in the kitchen with Chef Dustin Bowman of Bloomington's, Indiana's awesome Che Bello Italian Kitchen and Bar. Plus, our man Tom Alvarez is here with a look at Ain't Too Proud, now touring the nation after taking Broadway by storm. We're taking a seat on the aisle when we come back.
All right, hey, it's time for a hot ticket giveaway. Register to win tickets to see Counting Crows with special guest Dashboard Confessional Saturday, June 17th at TCU Amphitheater. One winner will be selected at noon on Wednesday, June 14th. Just log into Life.Style.LIVE.TV. Look for the contest page. As we always say here, Tom, good luck. good luck there. So I love these the contests we have. Hey,
so you tempt me with these fabulous donuts.
Yeah, I did. So I thought, you know, if you'd have a good presentation, we'll give you a donut. By the way,
well, that's worth it. I will do my best.
Every time you come in, you look more and more dapper.
Well, thank you. And I like this whole look.
So I'll still give you a donut. You don't have to bribe me here. So anyway,
okay.
What are we talking about?
Let's get on with it. Scheherazade, which is based on 1001 Nights, is being presented by Dance Kaleidoscope this week. And what makes it special is that David Hochoy, who is retiring after 32 years at Dance Kaleidoscope, and by the way, this videotape we were looking at represents the dancing from the show, photos of the show, and costuming. The costuming is incredible. Brilliant costuming.
32 years, that's pretty good.
32 years. And so he choreographed this in 1992, so this is his swan song. I will be there Friday night. It opens tonight, runs through the 4th, and it will be at the IRT. So say goodbye to David Hochoy and the incredible work he's done at DK&C Scheherazade. It's his masterpiece. Yeah. And then Heathers. Heathers is a really dark musical, but a lot of fun, and it centers on a character who, a beautiful misfit, who finds her way into this clique of 3 gals, and it's very, very, as I said, very dark comedy. The music is great, so check out. Oh, by the way, the group is called Heathers. They're all named Heathers, so that's part of the absurdity of the whole thing. So that's Summerstock Stage, and that's at Park Tudor, and it runs for a couple weekends, so catch that. And then Ain't Too Proud. Randy, the music of our generation, the 60s and 70s, all these great Motown hits, the life and times of the Temptations. That is coming to Indy for Broadway at Indianapolis, and it opens June 5th and runs until the 11th. So check that out. I'll go to the Lifestyle Live website where you can find information about these shows and 3 other picks that I have on my list.
The Temptations, that is our generation.
It definitely was. High school and college for me.
Yeah,
I don't know about you,
younger behind you there, so right behind you. I remember that very well. So, Tom, you did a great job. You can have a donut.
Okay, I'm going to take you up on that right now.
Anyway. Wow, he reached down to that thing there. So, anything else you want to add?
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay, I'll join you too. So,
here's to you.
Amber, George.
Here's the toast.
It's fine because we have French toast over here. Tiramisu French toast. There, Randy, you keep eating those donuts.
Chef
I've already had one.
Dustin Bowman is with us from K Bello in Bloomington. And Chef, I said it when I walked into the kitchen as you were putting this together. It's just a beautiful presentation.
Can I show you?
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Is this chocolate sauce?
Yes. Chocolate
powdered
sauce,
sugar.
powdered sugar, cocoa powder.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've been told the secret to French toast is, in fact, the chosen bread. Am I accurate on that?
Yes.
Okay.
So for this, we use ciabatta bread. It's an Italian bread. It's thick and soft, but crunchy on the outside. So when we cook it, it maintains its shape, and you know what I mean. It doesn't but it doesn't get soggy. So it's really perfect for what we use this for.
I love it. That looks great. You want to walk us through and make a couple?
So
let's do it.
I already have this done, and I went ahead and cooked that so we can all eat it. But basically, you take your bread and you soak it in the custard that I made.
Is that a secret sauce?
I just took basically what you would use for tiramisu, or I mean not tiramisu, French toast in general.
Okay.
Added Kahlua, cinnamon, brown sugar, all the stuff that I would put into a tiramisu.
Cinnamon, brown sugar. Okay.
Right. Then we move it over here, so we're going to go ahead and do that because it takes a minute to drain off a lot of this egg mixture so we don't have it too soggy, and we're going to throw a very healthy amount of butter in this pan.
And now, Chef, you said it somewhat matter-of-factly, the ingredients for your tiramisu. Is this something that a knucklehead like me can just take on himself?
Yes, actually, tiramisu is not as difficult to make as people think.
Okay.
I've taught the staff at K Bello to make it, and they're all pretty good at it right now. Mostly what it is tempering. It's going very quickly, and tiramisu itself is a little different than what we're doing here. This is far easier. So if you wanted to make this at home, you totally could do that. Tiramisu is egg yolks and mascarpone cheese and Kahlua, and then powdered sugar, and you put it all together, and then that makes the custard that you would use for traditional tiramisu. I've separated these, so now I have mascarpone cheese over here mixed with whipped cream and a little bit of powdered sugar and some more Kahlua. And so that's where it comes together.
I love that, just more Kahlua.
Yeah.
Just add it all on.
Just add all the Kahlua.
Add it all on.
So essentially we cook this until it's brown on one side.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice little crunch there.
Yeah. And even if it gets a little dark, that's okay because it's caramelizing the sugar into it, which makes it taste even a little bit more
okay.
decadent.
Is this something I would have for Sunday brunch at Che Bello?
Yes. So I created a brunch menu. We started doing it in January. This was one of the things that I added. Turns out that a lot of Italian people don't eat breakfast or brunch. It's a lot of coffee drinks, biscotti, desserts, things like that. So I had to kind of get creative. And this is one of the more popular ones. It is a commitment.
Yeah.
If you're going to eat it, you might want to share it with somebody.
Well, it is because look at it's like breakfast / dessert.
Right. And it's a lot to take on. But I've definitely seen people just devour it.
Sure, you just show up hungry, right?
Right.
Yeah. And
look at all that.
I'd probably be thankful not to know the calorie count on that.
You don't want to know.
Don't want to know.
So.
But I also want to mention, Chef, maybe we can get a shot over here because we did finish up the first dish. Look how amazing this looks with the risotto and the spinach and the chicken marsala.
Yeah.
Yes.
But instead of just having your base like marsala sauce, there's a little bit of cream that we put into it, so it's a little easier.
And so Chef Bowman is clearly an artist because it's not only delicious, it's very pleasing to the eye.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking, George, it's time for a taste test. Is what that means.
All right.
All right.
Are we going to try the breakfast, or are we going to try the?
I tell you what, I'm going to try a bite of this.
That's kind of what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Too, just 'cause.
And well, I mean, we could do both. I don't think there are rules.
Yeah.
We make the rules
There are no rules
kitchen,
here.
right?
That's right. You don't have to clean your plate on Life.Style Live.
So
you just take a taste of everything.
And Chef, you say downtown on the square in Bloomington, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's delicious.
That's really good, Chef.
Oh, then
Thank you.
this is
I
certainly
appreciate
my
that.
kind of dish for sure. All right, what about the French toast here, George? I'll get 2 extra forks.
Oh, okay.
And we'll try the French toast.
Yep.
What do you say? What do you say?
Amber taking over being a mom.
Actually,
Getting those
I'm
clean forks.
going to get 2 spoons
There you
instead
go.
because I can find a fork.
We can eat French
All right,
toast.
George, there you go.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, did you see how that just seeped out? Let me do it on the other side. Ah, there it is.
I used to weigh 122 pounds before I started doing Life.Style Live.
Yeah.
Goodness.
You know this is a requirement on these segments, right? It's all warm and delicious.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. That's rich.
I could only eat so much.
rich.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But definitely a shareable size.
Yes. Most people choose to share it with the table.
And I'm assuming the bar is open for Sunday
Yes,
brunch.
and we have a whole drink menu as well, and the full cocktail menu. We have the whole thing.
Have a cocktail and a piece of French toast bigger than your skull.
There you go. Bigger than yours go. Jeff, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thanks
Visit
for
them
having me on today.
in Bloomington on the square.
We're going to take a break. We encourage you to watch the commercials and promptly buy the products. On today's Kitty with Kayla, dun dun dun. It's a flash flood warning in the bathroom.
Uh-oh. Our own Kayla Sullivan has a full report on the struggles that parents face while giving kids a bath.
Hi, Kayla Sullivan reporting live from my son's bathroom where, as you can see, the damage is extensive. I can confirm the 4-year-old was repeatedly told not to splash in the tub. Authorities are working to determine why bath time resembles the splash zone at SeaWorld. Sources say you should pick your battles, though. At least he's bathing. History shows my son used to throw a tantrum every time I even mentioned the word bath. Experts say you should take precautionary measures by laying down multiple towels and wear a raincoat. Back to you.
That is so true. bath time could be a real adventure.
Yeah, it can be a mess indeed. I'm always asking my ledger, how did you get water all over the floor? Well, my Ninja Turtles wanted a bath, or something like that they're on the floor, and I'm like, we don't do that. So then Mommy has to clean it all up. So there you go. If you want more Kidding with Kayla videos, of course, you can follow Kayla on Facebook and click the Kidding with Kayla tab on wishtv.com.
Man, a lot of fun. Hey, if you missed any part of today's episode of Lifestyle Live, the replay streaming at lifestylelive.tv. And we, of course, will post all the details and the segments themselves on our website. Again, lifestylelive.tv.
So tomorrow is Friday already. You were mentioning to me yesterday, like, wow, tomorrow's Thursday. There are some weeks that just seem to fly by, don't they?
Well, you take Monday off like we did.
Well, that's true. That's true. So we should do that every week. Yeah. This was a short week. But, hey, coming up tomorrow on Friday, I think I might bring Avery in.
Please bring Avery, and
she's off for summer.
Bring the little baby too.
And the baby too.
So
Derek, if you're watching,
pass the baby around.
Bring the baby. I will message him and see if he can. But we're gonna Pavel.
Right.
Pavel's gonna be here.
Our favorite Dominican Renaissance man.
Yes. So he's performing Latin jazz, and maybe he's gonna cook something too.
I don't know. One or the other, or both. Yeah. He's cooking. He's cooking. So
his trip to Spain.
Okay, cool. And
I'd
of course,
to go to Spain.
Patty Spitler will be here. Probably bring Stewie with her, and she'll be looking at the movies opening nationwide. I sure hope there's one she hates, because she's so much more fun when she hates a movie.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
There's another Spider-Man?
She probably hated it.
Of course there is.
I hope so.
Bye, everybody.